Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone weekend is going great. Mine's going good. I'm actually being very productive for the first time in a while. I mean, when I say very, I mean very productive. This weekend, trying to get my priorities straight, trying to get this thing going. This thing as in my podcast and getting it in the right direction. I'm supposed to did this video about 2 hours ago. I'm definitely going to have to get something for my blue mic, my Yeti mic. This thing $130. I'm just trying to get it going. Hopefully, excuse me, one day it'll be fine. The background noise is my laundry going, actually my dryer going right now. But anyway, let's cut to the chase. Um, Welcome to Dream Big Podcast. This is another important conversation that I want to have with my subscribers or anybody else that's listening and would love to be a subscriber as well. You see the topic. It says Black kids and Black men aren't protected. And, for what I'm going to put right here that you see right now, I'm also going to put, another title. With stating black women are protected more than black kids or black men. And this is not like from our perspective of what have you, but this is from statistically when it comes to court, the court system, when it comes to the government, and just when it comes to just the family dynamics and how it's, how it was destroyed from the helps of black men and a black woman. I definitely will admit that without a doubt. And I will admit anything that has something that has something on the lines of the truth. This is situations. And I say the black kids and everything, and situations that I've been through, or many situations that I know of my circle been through when it comes to, different things in the court system, such as how we used to be in a situation where, I mean, getting custody, either full custody or you getting partial custody. Even when the black woman is not, all the way in her mind, the court will always, tell her she need to get she's going to have sole custody of the child. You know what I'm saying? She had to be, and this is between a black man and a black woman. And, in between us, I should say, is the black child, of course. You go to court, you can be the best man in the world. You got a good job, you got a good head on your shoulder. You actually moved on to a girlfriend, a long-time relationship, or an actual wife. You have one or two kids of your new wife or new girlfriend or what have you own, and you guys are raising them, taking care of them, and everything else. And then it's a situation where the woman is the ex that you're going to court for. She has nothing going on. The only thing she has these are just scenarios, examples, I should say, what I'm bringing up. So again, she could have nothing going on. She probably live in a bad neighborhood, what have you. I want to, reassure the man and his wife or girlfriend, whatever, stable home, great neighborhood and stuff like that. The woman, bad neighborhood, not adjusting well enough for, the child or children to have a good mindset so when they go to school, they're well prepared and everything. And all this stuff that's going on, different men out in and out the household, and everything that you could imagine. And then you have a situation, where the courts still will. This is actually a fact. Different examples that I'm telling you is a friend of mine. and many other friends of mine, and many other guys that I know of that's not even a friend of mine, my associates, will let you know about their court proceedings. The black woman really had to be a mess, like completely, in order to not get the children. She got to be completely a mess, mentally unstable, just chaotic in a courtroom and everything for her to not have sole custody. Okay? Those are another example. Let's say another thing that actually occurred over the week, what have you, that actually occurred over the week with this woman continued to argue with her unconscious partner, screaming out stuff like, I gave you 18 years, I gave you this, I gave you that, and you didn't give me anything, cursing him out. He's unconscious. Let me remind you, he's unconscious and stuff like that. And everybody's watching. No one's stopping. No one's stopping what's going down with this woman. Still hitting her with like car parts and stuff like that. And just people watching. Just watching. He's unconscious. They don't know if he's dead. A lot of them, most people saying that he's dead. Black man and a black woman or what have you. And all people can, see is, recording the whole thing. And I'm just typically talking about, what's going on between the black man and the black woman. The reason why I say the black woman is way more protected in this society than a black man and the black kids, black children, whatever how you want to frame it. So, she's beating her down, this and that, third. No one's calling the police until a non-black person came outside and called the police. You know what I'm saying? All the black people that was around them recording this, that, and third. They can't believe this has happened, but still, they saying in their minds, just like when a black man actually died from the hands of the black woman or whatever, it's always this, or get hurt or what have you, he must have deserved it. Something, either by, non-black people, when the police come or what have you, the court system and things of that nature, he must have did something, and everything else, and the problem, and then, who do you want the protection to? And I hear this all the time. I actually seen a tweet from, singer Carrie Hilson talking about how black women, and there's several of them, Carrie Hilson, Megan Thee Stallion, she should be a porn star, just like most of them, if you ask me. Carrie Hilson talking about black women aren't protected. What are you talking about? I want to know from people, again, I don't know. I'm saying, what are you talking about? Like, I can't see it. But please let me know who isn't protecting the black woman. Other than the black man that's a high value man that don't want to even have the problems. And I'm not talking about all black women, and I want to make this very clear. I am talking about most. This it's a liberal feminist thing, and I keep on breaking on it because these high value women that understand logic and reason and their reality, they don't partake in liberal and feminist mindsets, and they will tell you that from themselves. They don't take part in those type of mindsets that that's the usual. So many different occasions, and then when you're looking for the protection of what type of black man you looking for the protection of? Because when I see the women that's screaming that out are usually dating the disrupted black man, the highly overly emotional black man, the black man to put her on a pedestal, and now he's ready to kill her because she finally did something that that he didn't agree with, or he been holding it in for so long because he was doing everything and anything and everything just to be with her instead of being honest with her. So you tell me how, if you want to come in the comments and stuff like that, just let me know how aren't you being protected and who's not protecting you. Because I can tell you right now, most of these beta males and most of these what you call that, Pookie and Ray Rays, a large percentage of them that call themselves protecting the woman that feels entitled and not accountable for her bad decisions. A lot of them males are in jail because of that, because of trying to protect the high strung female. You know what I'm saying? And I want to keep on saying this too. It's not just black women. I'm sorry, it's not just black women. I want to put that in, but it's not all black women. It's not all black women at all. I want to let people understand and know that. I think from our perspective, it's just most. You know what I'm saying? This is why I tell young men, no matter what you do in your life, you make sure that you're mentally stable, especially nowadays. Make sure that you're mentally stable within yourself before you even think about taking a woman serious in this society. I want to make that very, very clear. It's a function that people really don't understand that, like what a lot of these men are in jail. Males are in jail because of a woman call himself protecting her, call himself losing his life. A lot of these men in jail or under, taking a dirt nap. A lot of them, more than half of them, I would say most of them are in jail or taking a dirt nap because they trying to, protect women like Megan Thee Stallion, protect women like Carrie Hilson, protect women like Cardi B, protect women like this woman that ran over her boyfriend or husband, protecting them, getting felonies on their record. You understand me? Getting, either, killed or some type of bodily harm towards them. It's so many different situations where a lot of, black women in our communities are being protected. Maybe they're being protected by the wrong guy, because that same guy that's protecting you when he went to jail or got hurt for you, that's the same guy that's probably abusing you or you're getting murdered. It's either or. And talking from a man that, how my mother passed away from situations like that. So you have to understand, you women out there, especially, I'm going to keep on framing it, you liberal, feminist women that let all these Pookie and Ray Rays, and especially beta males, make you feel entitled, make you feel unaccountable for your fuck-ups. You're going to be the one that's going to be lonely. Because you don't understand the reality. You don't understand reality. You don't understand that no honorable man of value is going to take you serious. It's just as simple as that. No man is going to take you serious. No real man that has that's very mentally stable, because he's going to check you early. He's going to let you understand that in order to be with me, you're going to have to be a little bit more feminine than you already are. you're going to have to be a little bit more stable than you already are. And it's going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for submissive. You're going to have to be a little more submissive. If you want to laugh at that, okay. You go your way and I go mine. It's simple. It's a lot of men nowadays that's growing up being a beta male. So many. I think most males in this society are beta males. And then the rest of them, then some of them are Pookie and Ray Rays. And then the rest is, men that's, stable mentally and high value. Ain't going to put up with the bullshit. No matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, or what have you. East Indian, Middle Eastern, or what have you. So you have to check yourself from the door, when it comes to that. And this is why I feel like black women are protected, because it seems like society let them do what they do. Like when that man unconscious, nobody wasn't even helping him. Like why wasn't no one helping this man? You have black men out there too. The beta males. The overly emotional, overly feminine beta males. And I don't mean that they're homosexual. It's that their mindset, because they've been in a matriarchy household with, bitter women that always, hated the man, that ain't gonna put up with their shit, or maybe abuse them, or whatever, how it was, and made him hate that man. A lot of these brothers, those brothers out there that was looking at that situation, you can always tell that they're not real men. A real man would have came to that. What's going on? Lady, call the cops. Somebody call the cops. Get away from this man. He's unconscious. What are you doing? What's going on? And so you don't want to involve yourself, but when it comes to somebody's being unconscious and hurt, and a lady throwing things down on them, like what the hell? If a man even look like he's about to smack a chick, people ready to get at him. Just imagine, if you're a man that's watching this and you were stopping your wife with things, hit her with in the back of your car, hit her with a damn back bumper. Just imagine what would have happened to you. You wouldn't even got to all that in public. But again, this is one of the hundreds of reasons why I think the black woman is more protected than our black kids and the black man in this society. Way more protected. Way more. So when you see these different artists trying to have other people, trying to have all the black men worship the woman no matter who she is and what she was and stuff like that, and don't care how she make bad decisions and stuff like that, that's the problem. That's the problem. They don't want the black man to have a mentally stable thought, a mentally capable thought to understand that this woman is chaotic, and I can't allow myself to be around that, because again, this is why the woman is, especially the black woman, is very well protected. When it comes to the black man, she's very well protected. This is why, again, I tell young men, stop, putting yourself in situations where, where you're going to lose at all times. Being with a very aggressive, masculine woman, you're going to lose. Because no matter what you do, you can walk away. This is as that man that got ran over by his wife the other day. He walked away and she still hit him. 18 years, I'm pretty sure this woman showed many elements of her craziness. And he probably grew up in a household, well, don't worry about the woman. Don't worry about the fact. That's how they are, man. You got to just live with it, man. You got to live with that. Don't worry about her. You know what I mean? You must have been doing something wrong. And he says, I've been there. He probably said to himself, yeah, you right. I gotta stop doing what I be doing. Instead of said to himself, you know what? Let me, get out this relationship before it get any crazier. The woman said it was 18 years. He should have got that relationship probably 18 days in the relationship, let alone 18 years. This is the problem. We advocate chaos and disorder. We advocate it all the time. Why? Who doesn't help out? You know who will help out? The woman, the black woman, the chaotic black woman. Not all black women, but a lot of them, most of them. That's who they help out. That's who it helps out. Help out the black kids because they're going to start the cycle over again. It don't help out the black man, even if he's chaotic as well as she is, because he's going to be one to go to jail. He's going to have to take accountability for her fuck ups too, because he's with her and he got involved with the nuts, the craziness. And again, I'm not talking about all black women. I'm really talking about the chaotic, masculine, liberal, feminist women that don't respect the man but want him to respect her no matter what she do. You black men gotta stop, pandering to our women. I love black women so much that I will make sure that I will never lie to them. I will never make them feel entitled unless they deserve it. And even then, I won't be doing it like that. That's just going to be up to you guys. Hey, do what you do. And again, I should have said this earlier. Like and subscribe to my channel, Dream Big Podcast. If you're subscribed to it, please share the video. And if you're not subscribed to it, subscribe. Hit that button. Support your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than likely going to come back tonight with some more content. Some good content too. Some real good content. And again, brothers, before I go, make sure you know who you are before you get into these relationships with these women, and not just black women are doing this shit. A lot of these women are very liberal, very feminist, very much feminist, very masculine. And you have to know what's going on, because you're going to take the wrong woman serious. Then your life is over. And we're going to talk about that topic as well, with these basketball players getting themselves into these domestic charges. Because nobody ain't teaching this boy that you don't have to. That's going to be a different topic, but it's going to be something that you don't have to put up with that shit either. Just like we teach our black women, you don't have to put up with that shit. We need to start teaching our black men. You don't need to put up with that shit. A lot of these young boys, 25 and younger, just don't know what to do. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe to this video. And I hope you really enjoyed this video, because it's a passionate topic. I'm just trying to change our society, especially in the black family, the black household. I'm really trying to change that. All this other bullshit that we follow ain't what it is at all. But anyway, y'all take it easy. Peace.